after about 25 years of doing yoga practice, like trying to fix stuff and through the body as well, like it started to dawn on me that you can't really fix it by doing the postures. And you, for instance, use the breath and you go like, I want to be more flexible. So yes, I need to move forward to stretch the leg, to heal the hips and the lower back. But then you use the energy, the breath, and you go like, and then you're using the breath to stretch forward on the exhale, same thing, because you know you're going to get more supple by going slower and gentle into the stretch. So that's the softness, you're listening to the body and you're aligning yourself. And then it's more energy. You take a large breath and you move through your body's stiffnesses and tensions and tightnesses. And you align back to the not the fixing thing, but where's your alignment? How does it feel on a sort of a practical and on a structural basis? And then bring yourself much more to meditation within the practice, within the posture. So the reason why in yoga meditation is the highest level is because we meditate in the body and we don't just stop at the stretches or the asana practice postures, but in fact the postures or the asana helps us prepare for more effective meditation. But it's also a combination of that masculine and feminine energy, the structures, the physical stuff, but the bigger force is the energy. So when you come upright and you cross the legs, whichever way you want, maybe an easy pose. Big in, big exhale. For a couple of moments, closing the eyes, feel the body, the way that you're sitting. And then the energy, the life force that animates you, and through the food that you eat and the breath that you take and the nurturing you get, the life, that's energy that's bigger than the body. So your body is just a small little focus, physical, material focus of a much greater life force. So in other words, you can't fix the body just by putting plasters on it, by taking medication, or by taking advice, or telling people what to do, or telling your body what to do. At the same time, the body is real. You've got to hold it upright if you want it to align. And you've got to energize it by connecting to the life force through the breath, physical skill, but the orientation is bigger life force. Body, mind and spirit, left and right, top and bottom, masculine and feminine, local and universal and so on. Take a large breath, hold the breath. Big exhale. Feel both shoulders, both hips connect to the body. It's real, it's not at all in your mind. It's the body mind in yoga. It's part breath, it's part energy, it's part muscle and bone, physiology. It's completely cellular. And slowly when you take a deeper breath and you hold the breath, you at once in on the floor, part of gravity, but you also feel floating free and expanded. And with a large in, with a big exhale, you can release all tension not being overcome by gravity, at the same time feeling at home and grounded on the earth. Also as if, like Earth itself, you're floating in space. And you can slowly open the eyes. And then from there, moving forward to hands and knees, and then to a down dog. Placing the feet to the floor and the hands wide as your mat is. with your head hanging free down the middle. Very much working with alignment of your arms, feet, hips and shoulders. In your awareness, bring your attention to both hands, both feet, all 10 toes, all 10 fingers, and feel along the middle line, the spine, your head hanging down, your crown hanging free. Largest in-breath with a big exhale. Focus on your body sensation, lungs full of blood pressure. Big exhale, and then feel the chest space, the rib cage, the collarbone area, throat, thyroid, thymus glands. The upper body is a container for the lungs. Feel the muscles over the back, the same ones that you use to sit upright or walk and run with. Feel those muscles along the spine, stretched. Take the stretch from your back to the buttocks, through down to the thighs, back of the knees, calves to the floor, to the heels. And with your eyes open, you're looking at your toes as an extension of the heels. And if you follow your gaze up to the shins and the kneecaps, you take a large breath and you feel the belly, you can feel the whole body inside out. You can look at it and you can also feel it on the inside at the same time. Big exhale. In the body posture, in this practice, down dog, feel yourself multidimensional on the physical level. Coming down in the knees, then pressing up to high knees, taking your arms into a giant arching back bend, lifting up, space open, very different space to the down dog space. Deep in breath, big exhale, just the right side up to the inversion that you've just done, other way around, from the down dog. Chest wide open, rib cage open, especially the diaphragm wide open. Feel the athletic practice of the two postures combined, athletic qualities. But also connect to when you bring the hands to prayer in front of the chest, on the high knees. It's also a humbling, close your eyes, connection to life in the body. It's very limited in many different ways. But the spirit that gives life to the body is very much unlimited, being universal or cosmic force. Relax your shoulders, spirit timeless, body much more finite. Big in, big exhale. Bring the two qualities much more together, so that there's a sense of the infinite in the restricted or finite or smaller limited body. Big exhale, and that brings about inner peace, quietness, stillness, knowing the two worlds combining in one. Sitting down on the heels. If for some reason your knees or feet or ankles can't do this, you just put the legs long to the front. Big exhale in the kneeling pose, or this pose in yoga, the Euro pose, like in the Japanese culture. It's an ultimate pose of both surrender as well as being a Euro. The Euro pose taking us to a place of surrender, ultimate victory, surrendering to the body not as a physical weapon over others, but over ignorance, self-knowledge. Taking a smooth, deep in-breath, big exhale. Using your hands, you can bring the feet through forward. Long leg stretch. Circulation, returning to the legs. Let's do that paddle in the legs, toes. Big exhale we did earlier. Your arms not carrying your weight. Feels different. And shake the legs out like that. Bounce the knees a few times. Shaking arms, big exhale. We're going to down dog again. Just exploring and feeling how the posture feels now. Lift onto the fronts of the feet or toes, big toes, and then press the heels down powerfully on the exhale. Let the head swing free on the next exhale. Let the head hang down, swinging forward and back. Press the heels to the ground. Big exhale. Then moving the feet a little bit forward and to the center line. Keep the hands wide. Lift your right leg high up and let the hip open so the foot curls in a straight leg up and over towards the opposite side of its hip. Big in, big exhale. So you get a big curvature, graceful looking posture. Bring the foot down. Next to the other hips turn. Chest open, wide, hip lifted. Strong arms, keeping your upper body stable. Heel down. On the foot on the floor foot. Big exhale, bring the top leg down. Then taking both hands on the fingertips to about 10, 15 centimeters ahead of the feet. Lift the chest up to look forward, bend the knees a little bit, and then from there bring the chin down and roll up on the in-breath. Chin tucked in, big exhale, standing up tall, palms open, closing your eyes, big sigh breath, feeling the shifting blood pressure. And then shift your weight to the left and the right foot 2-3 times to feel your balance in the center on both feet. Big exhale. And then relax your shoulders. So, if you're bringing yourself to center, in other words, and you focus just on possibility and not on limitation, and you're taking a long, slow in-breath, big exhale, and you align yourself, like physically, in other words, you're not slouching, and you're standing in a calm and a relaxed way, then that should theoretically bring around about a lot of just healing through the body because your circulation is better, because you're breathing better and so on. But then that may not be enough to become like really healthy or bouncy or energized or something. Then you do more, you take a longer and stronger breath. And then you also trust in the breath. You don't breathe in and then don't trust that we're going to live. You breathe in and trust that we're living. And you take the arms up above your head with the palms open. You're stretching up to the fingertips and you're sinking down into the heels. And that's like definitely structural. Shoulders are down at the back. You're breathing out, exhale, but you don't sink into the limitation of I have to do this 100 times before I get fit. You rather just do what you can, and you know you're getting more fit and more flexible. Stay in the same place, put the heels off the floor, take the heels off the floor. Sinking much lower down, you actually feel where you can and can't go lower or more. You can also adjust your structure, more to the back, more to the fingertips up, so straighten back, then lean forward. And coming up on the inhale. And staying on the toes, bring the feet together. And on the fronts of the feet, now you're much longer, more upright. Big sigh breath. Feel the height in the legs. Keep the arms up, but bring the heels down. Keep the arms up, soften the knees. Tuck one foot upside down at the back. Stretching the back, top of the back foot. Big exhale, sinking lower down. Change feet. Body more flexible, also more grounded. Adjust your ankles, feet the whole time for better structural alignment or repair. Bring the feet together. And bring the hands to prayer in front of the chest. A practice that we often do in the class. Closing your eyes, just feeling gratitude. Every single person in the class, feeling the combined quality of the energy in the room. It's now a pleasant energy in the room. Has been all along. And then every single person in the room could do the entire practice we've done so far. Taking in large in-breath, feel gratitude just for that. So not how amazing your practice is, maybe on an ideal level, but on the level of the fact that you are doing it. Big in, big exhale, and then that gratitude for the ideal. You're really doing it. Put your right foot forward. Keep the hands in the prayer. And go to balance in T-balance. And same thing here. If you can, have the back heel at the same height as your hip and your head, then go for it. Or you can also just have the back foot on the floor, on the toes, and do just a little bit. Literally the same difference. So you can go like that. There you go. Got it. Focus. You got it. Then change feet. Same practice, different foot. Hands to the chest. Feel the movement, the shaking, the balance, the imbalance. With a bit of practice, we will bring both legs, hips and so on to the same quality. And then when you come upright and inhale, you're standing with the hands in prayer in front of the chest again. And big sigh breath, bring the arms down. Closing your eyes, breathing in through both nostrils. Big exhale with the mouth, like a sigh. Then put your hands so that your hands and fingers can feel the thigh muscles. And just above your hands, in your mind's eye, you think of the two hips. Breathe in, big exhale, big breath. Feeling the 2 feet on the floor, 2 hips, left and right sides. Big sigh breath. Bring your weight to that side leg, your left. Lift up the right knee and foot. And let the hip come more free, loose. Check it out, bounce the knees around a few times. The bent knee one. And you're simply holding the crown up and the shoulders down. So very easy going practice. With these practices you can, for instance, also just shift your weight to one leg. If you can't stand on one leg, you can also just lift the one foot a bit off the floor. Aim is to get the bent knee, hip free, tension and blocks. Change to the other side. Lift the crown up, let this head come free. Check it out, let it loosen. Feel yourself in the center line. Third eye. Belly button. Crown up. Big in, big easy exhale. Both feet wide as your mat, more or less. Hang upside down, floppy upper body, shake neck and shoulders free. So shake yourself loose. Big exhale. Free hips, ankles, toes, everything. And then sitting down to the front end of your mat. With your legs crossed. I'm just going to, this is different. Okay, so I had quite an interesting insight for my own body. So I think it was just after New Year, I was at a yoga class. And so another teacher was teaching some postures that I didn't do at that time, which was, that one was that T-balance with the hands there. And not to my surprise, I couldn't do the one leg at all. Like I was just like falling like over, and my hip was sore and stiff and so on. And probably why I don't do that posture always, because you don't do the stuff that you can't do or don't want to do. But the truth in yoga is, like, if you can't do that posture, then do only one posture, the one that you can't do. Otherwise, your hip will just keep being a problem. But now the thing is that that's a fix-it kind of story. So I can't like move my hip like that and go like, I'm just going to fix the whole thing, because there's an energetic reason why my hip's sore, stiff or weak or something. So it's so sore or stiff sometimes that like it's lame, it's like you can't use it. So that's what happens to a dog as well. Like when your dog gets old at a certain age, typically some dogs get certain problems, or like old people or whatever the case. So certain parts break. So that would be my first part that breaks when I get old, and yes, I can fix it energetically, because I can't fix it. I've been trying for 25 years to like beat this thing and nail it right up, and so on and so on. So it's an energy that needs to change. So when you close your eyes and you hold the space for yourself, that's when you fix up that piece that's broken. Okay, by making it whole energetically. So when you consider your head, your heart, your mind, your body, your two shoulders, and so on, it's like an endless list of parts, because these parts also sit in our life. So we've got a couple of years of living behind us. So it's also with the sum of the parts of our years, whether you're 5 years old or 50 or 500, all those years we bring in with. So in the power of now, in the moment, when we meditate into the whole, feeling the body. So if you meditate in yoga, but you're going off to another place, like you leave the body, you go like, let's go astral traveling, let's go sit under a tree in the imagination, and the poor body sits here and is going like, hey, I thought you were going to fix me or help me heal, and now you just left. So if you've got an abandonment issue, then don't leave your body, rather go into it and hold the space for it. Big in-breath, big exhale. Take a large in-breath, breathe into the lungs. Big exhale. And breathe in a comfortable way into the body. Soften the lower back, sink into the ground. You are on one level fixing the body, but you fixing it with alignment, with holding the space, with bringing energy and support into it and around it. Feel a meter above your head, a meter below you, a meter to the left and the right shoulders. Take a large breath and feel a meter of space in front of your heart chakra and at the back behind your heart chakra. Bring your attention to the crown and the root chakra, all chakras. Feel the whole space, top to bottom. You're sitting in a sphere, a whole universe of energy. Use your imagination a bit. Think of all space. Don't understand the space, just think of all spaces. Feel your body inside it. And with a big sigh breath, relax your shoulders. And slowly roll down onto your back. And slowly let the legs lie long, floppy, open palms. Long floppy legs, soft ankles and shoulders. Deepening into relaxation. Feeling the body space on the inside, not cutting yourself off from the greater world space, here by the beach, by Beach Road, where we can hear the sea as well as the traffic of Beach Road. And like now, no sound of no traffic, sound of ocean. Feel the heartbeat, and then feel moments of no heartbeat, spaces between the beats, and feel the spaces between breath, inhale and exhale, completing, and the moments of no heartbeat, no breath, maybe no sound other than the ocean, and then that moment is complete stillness physically. Also gives us a sense of greater still space. So you're lying down on your back. There's also that quality of complete meditation in the body, expansion, this quality of total focus. And drawing in deliberately a long, even breath in, that's just as long as the exhale is going to be. And in the next exhale, let the exhale be longer than the inhale was. To use the exhale to calm yourself down. It's all physiology, biology, yoga practice. And with a large exhale, releasing any tension in your body frame, in your muscles, in your mind, in your energy field, in your emotions. Using the greater force of gravity to totally, completely relax. Feeling the space of gratitude again, body, mind and spirit. Converging in this one body that you have here in the room, physically. Limitless potential, infinite potential in the one body here now. Easy sigh breath. Expanded inner peace. Resting into that space deeper and deeper.